Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of May 25th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. So thank you very much. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And also hitting the hype button as well. So again, wow. And of course the lovely comments. It truly makes my week. It gives me inspiration to keep going. And I truly thank you all for doing that. It's very heartwarming to me. All right. Ooh, 3 of Swords. So healing from your past. Now this could be infidelity, marriage, breakup, something happened in your past that really, wow, left a mark on you. But you are now past that. You've healed, you're opening back up to the universe, you're feeling more optimistic about your future and accepting love into your life again in all its truest forms. So good for you. Good for you. And the Hanged Man. Yeah. Some of you have actually seeked out professional help to get some answers in your life of why you do certain things or why you allow certain things in your life to keep going round and round, and you want to get out of that once and for all. So you're letting go of that. You're understanding much more about yourself. You've went within. You took a really good look at what your values are and your part in your own life. So this is definitely a change for you. You have more insight. You're changing. You're releasing things. Understanding you need to let some patterns out of your life go in order for you to have your desired outcome for your future. And the Page of Rods. So definitely, travel plans is on the horizon for many of you. You're going to get a call or email or some sort of form of messages from somebody. And it's going to require that you travel. And this could be travel for pleasure or for work or both. But this is a long distance calling for you. And it's, a little bit out of your comfort zone. But you're doing it anyhow because you feel it's the right thing to do. This opportunity needs to be dealt with face to face. So you're trying not to push the envelope and listen to too much gossip. You're trying to get the right answers to what's happening right now around you with people. Okay, and the Justice card. So there's some legal documents that need to be finalized. And there's clarity here, understanding, equilibrium, all that sort of thing. You're being very equal with your division of assets. For some of you, there's balance here, cause and effect. This could have been something that needed to be dealt with a long time ago. And you've taken steps legally so that this is dealt with, that you're not questioning it anymore in the future. So there definitely is balance coming in out of this. And the Queen of Rods. Okay, there's successful venture coming in. You're managing this, you're understanding, you need to do something a little bit different, share the limelight, not always try to hog all the conversations, which sounds weird, but I don't really have a better description at this time. Maybe you're doing karaoke and you're sharing the mic, but you're learning to open up and share things a little bit more, and it helps you to develop more confidence within yourself because you are in control of this, and you are starting to realize what you bring in when you start something and what it takes for you to have what it is that you want, so that you get this more flexibility in your relationships. And the Queen of Swords, okay. You're facing, with courage, skills that you, when you talk to somebody, you can get your point across, and it's hard for you to do without, and everybody does it, that you are learning how to think it and say it rather than, overanalyze it and then the wrong words come out. So if there's something that you have had, building up recently, and you have trying to figure out how to verbally speak to somebody, you are now just going to do it. You're no longer going to wait on this, because you're realizing it's something that needs to be dealt with so that you can continue on. You're being very open-minded about it, but you're realizing it needs to, come to a head so that you can let it go. So you're just trying to let a lot of things from your past fade into the past and stay there, so that you don't have to think it, analyze it, or bring it back up anymore. Look at this celebration. 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Coming together, like-minded people, celebration, invitations. That's beautiful. There's friendships here, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. You are really starting to become who you are, who you're really going to be. More open, more caring, sincerity, happiness. And you're starting to find it's a much easier road for you going forward. And the Page of Cups. So there's definitely news coming in. Good news. Romance for some of you. This could be a new birth in the family. Or maybe this is you yourself, and that's beautiful. This is somebody coming in to tell you, for some of you, that they actually like you a lot. And it's going to be very flattering. And I don't blame you, because, this could be from somebody who is much younger than yourself. So it's a new beginning for yourself. This is invitations, more love in your life in all forms. And you get to step into who you are, step into that limelight, break the ice, let people see the true you going forward. And the 5 of Rods. Yes, there's been some competition. Now this may be in the workplace for some of you, or, at home as well. There's always that. But you are understanding what's on offer, what's at stake in some cases. And you're really analyzing this. You're not just overreacting. You're actually talking to yourself, calming yourself down. And before you take action, you're understanding something needs to change, and something also is going to be sad. But you're doing it a little more cautiously than you just, saying. There's confidence here. There's disagreements. But again, you've removed yourself from that and really just watching it unfold, and then you'll step in. And the 8 of Pentacles, watching your finances, making sure that you have enough for your future. You're very concentrating on that right now. Your financial future is forefront on your mind. Some of you are going back to school, taking more education in order for you to move up the corporate ladder. How to, do some investments, but it's an interest for you. So you're really doing your homework here. And you're passionate about it. And when you decide to do something, you master your skills. And they come easy to you, which is nice. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Moving away from dishonest people that are, not truly on your side. You've put up with it. You've listened to it. But now you're taking action on people who betray you. They've been getting away with it for some time, and now you're actually moving on away from it. You're not going to participate in it or have anything to do with it anymore. And the 9 of Cups. Look at the fruits of your labor. You brought this into your life by your hard work and determination. You put time, energy, and effort into something, and this is your rewards coming back. You know, you get to buy yourself something nice, go on a holiday, something that speaks to you. You know, this is your reward for your future. You're really owning this and celebrating life in its fullest. This is a wish come true. Your satisfaction, you're emotionally stable, and you are feeling right place, right time, and a very lucky person. So, wow, good for you. 4 of Wands. Celebration, invitations, happiness. You feel so blessed right now because you are really truly fitting in with those around you. They're accepting you for who you are. You feel you've hit the mother lode. Like you are really content. You're getting along with people. People are getting along with you. And you just are in a better state for yourself. Because there's a celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, and homecoming. So you really feel you are a part of something much bigger in your life. Wow, 10 of Cups. I like it. You know, I really like it. Happy home, happy life, happy marriage. Wow. You are just over the moon right now. You know, there's divine love, harmony, blissful relationships in all forms of your life. This is your inner happiness. This is your fulfillment dream coming true. Family, connections, total love, total support. Wow. This is so beautiful to see for you because you've been wanting this for a long time. Although you were shut off to start with, you have now realized there's no need to hide anymore. No need to shut things off. Accept it, open up to it, and it will bring you more. Yeah, the Death card. Finally realizing that it's an ending in order for this new beginning to start. You've changed, you've made transformations. This is an ending of a cycle in your life. You'll take all the knowledge and wisdom with you and realizations in many areas and open it up for the future. You know, if you made boo-boos in the past, you've learned from them and you're not going to repeat them in the future. Of course, you're going to course correct away from it because you're realizing the end results of what happened in the past. You're not going to repeat that. So you're moving into the future with more zealous and optimistic approach. And you haven't had that for a long time, but you know the past is done. There's no going back and moving into a new area in your life. Aww. And the Lovers. That is beautiful. There is a real connection here. Love, harmony, relationships, unions, partnerships in all forms. There's value here. A deeper love for those in your life. And you've changed. Now you find your inner strength. Together with this partnership, it is going to open you up to so much, not only love for yourself and those around you, but to the world in acceptance of all that is. Oh, 6 of Swords. You may be thinking of moving away from all past things and onto something totally new, you know. Ooh, and it's going to be quite the move, but it's going to help you to calm down, move to a much better place, more financial stability, happier home, happier life. And you've been thinking about doing this for a while. You really have. You just never really knew how to approach it. But this week you've realized what it takes in order to accomplish this. And you're realizing just what's at stake and what the rewards are as well before you make this move for yourself. Yeah, the Death card. Finally moving away. That's your confirmation. You know, endings, so new beginnings can start. This is a change, transformation. Wow, you are really at an end of a cycle. And you're really stepping up now to starting something fresh, new, and you're willing to do it. Before you were hesitant. You're not anymore. You've already figured out what you have to do for yourself. All right, and your oracle card. Nice. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.